I'm happy.
Well, yeah, I figured you would be happy, whatever. But we gonna get into this though, man.
Okay.
All right, man. Hey, yo, what it is and what's good, y'all? Welcome back to 280 Plus. I'm your host, Los Def. This is the podcast where we talk about a lot of different things on the timeline, on all the different type of feeds. And today, this is not a full episode, but we just gonna kind of focus on the NFL playoffs, right? And it was just NFL Championship weekend, right? So we had the AFC Championship game and we had the NFC Championship game. And who better to talk about sports with than my podcast brother, Jabbar Harris, man. So welcome back to the show, man. Welcome back to the show.
Man, I appreciate you having me on. As you know, it's an honor for me. I appreciate you doing this, especially, you know, I guess I'm technically one of your first special guests with your new milestone with the 1K subscribers on YouTube. So salute to you on. Salute, come on. Don't act like every episode that you drop, I'm at work. Listen to that, John. Just know that.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, man.
If I'm lying, come on, man.
Nah, you're not lying. You definitely.
Come on, because I'm at work every day. I'm listening to your joint. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I'm definitely.
No, yeah, you definitely a day one, man. You definitely a day one, and I do appreciate that, man. Yeah, so and that's the thing with the 1,000 subscribers. You know, we have to do just a little bit different things, right? So you know, now we got that threshold. Now we got to get our watch hours up. So like, yeah, we could do shorts. We could do the shorts, but like the shorts, that algorithm is kind of crazy to get into. So we need to make, you know, full length content, but that's a little bit shorter than a full podcast, and we gotta just make it engaging with good thumbnails, and so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to, you know, be kind of current and hit something right when it's just happening, right? So
back to back,
yeah. So we talking about the championship games, man, and obviously, you know, we got the AFC Championship game, and you saw me talking about, you know, Patrick Mahomes. You know what I mean? The fact that he did six straight AFC Championship games, right? You know, he's only been a starter for 6 years. And you know, I kind of compare that, and it's crazy because if you see my short on YouTube, the comments they was kind of hating a little bit, but I said that he's like the NFL LeBron right now. Like he's giving me LeBron vibes, and the analogy comes from the fact that we know for a decade, right? LeBron ran the East ran through LeBron. You know what I mean? Like for a decade, for a whole, this nigga went to how many finals straight? 8 straight, 9 straight? How many did he go to straight?
It was 8.
It was 8. Yeah. So that's kind of like, you know, on some LeBron stuff. And like, it was funny because then in the comments, people were like, nah, how you gonna disrespect him? He's like Jordan. And I'm like, whoa, time out.
Easy.
I was like, you know, Brady is like Jordan. I was like, I don't want to say that he's Jordan yet. And I don't know. I know you're a LeBron guy, but I would assume too, like LeBron is not Jordan, right? LeBron's not Jordan.
You said I like LeBron, but I was letting you know that I'm actually a Kobe guy. I mean, obviously LeBron's on my Lakers, but I'm a Kobe guy.
Well, I know you're a Kobe guy, but I'm
LeBron's on my Lakers. Yeah. Okay.
Like Jordan is still a step above.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, he's the pinnacle.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's so they was comparing.
No, that would be Tom Brady, right?
That's what I said. Yeah, Tom Brady is Jordan. You know, and I feel like Patrick Mahomes is on some LeBron shit right now. You know what I mean?
I don't know why they just trying to give it to him already. I mean, I guess because it's the latest thing.
Yeah,
maybe just because it's the latest thing that you see in your eyes. Yeah, but no, I can't. Come on, man. Tom Brady got the 7.
Yeah,
I mean, he got 5 Super Bowl MVPs. He do got all the records. I mean, obviously, you know, Pat Mahomes going to, you know, he's going to pass them. Now, granted, Tom Brady did play, you know, 23 years. If Pat Mahomes don't play about, you know, say he don't play 20 years, he may not pass them in all the statistical records.
Having the individual records I don't think that
no matter.
Much,
See, it does matter when we talking GOAT. Now we got rings. Okay, let's pull apart the individual accolades. Okay, MVPs, regular seasons.
Yeah.
You know, what are statistical records you got? How many fourth quarter comeback games winners that you got? Tom Brady, you know, leader that things of that statistical nature. However you want to break, you know, do things to separate the, you know, the goals, you know, to separate each other.
Yeah. All right, so going into the game, right? So yeah, obviously, you know, we see that, and we see the Ravens. The Ravens are on fire, you know what I mean? And I think a lot of people had them winning. So Going
Yeah,
into the
I mean,
game,
it's
the
crazy.
Chiefs, the Ravens Chiefs game, who did you have winning that game? What was your predicted score?
I mean, thankfully everything happened the way it happened. To put a score on it, oh man, I really didn't put no score on this game.
Okay.
I just because I was in my mood and my feelings about it because I was reluctantly conceding defeat that the Ravens was going to be winning the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, from the not from the evidence that took place from any two games that took place against the Steelers this season. I didn't see none of that. But the games against everybody else, and besides the comeback, when the coach did on them, they was doing taking care of business. They was
Yeah.
taking care of business against everybody else.
They beat
And
up the 49ers. They beat up the
it,
49ers. Like, I
come
mean,
on
like,
now. So there was no question I was thinking, in my mind, I knew for a fact that when they, the 49ers was going to get there, they was going to beat them. I mean, and the Chiefs been horrible. They've been so horrible. They've
not
been like
horrible.
the receiver.
11-6 is
Yeah,
not horrible, bro. That's not
but
horrible.
the offense is that's because the defense has carried them. That offense been in the
Good
skills
point.
position.
No,
The
they've been
receivers
ass.
look. Come on, man. They let
Other
the
than Rice,
nigga
right?
drop.
He does have an. I think Rice can be his number one guy
Yeah.
now. But so all right. So you had the Ravens winning though, beating
Yeah,
the Chiefs.
yeah. I definitely had the Ravens winning reluctantly because they was looking too good. I mean, I ain't
Okay.
gonna hold you. They was looking like the best team in the league.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I definitely had the Ravens winning too. I said it was gonna be a close game. I said it was gonna come to a Justin Tucker field goal. I predicted on the podcast. I said
Oh
what 20,
yeah.
I said 24-21. 24-21.
Now I didn't think it was gonna be close like that though. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
I thought
it technically was still close. Only a touchdown separated them. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was a blowout or nothing like
yeah,
that.
but because I messaged people and I was talking to them and they heart of hearts they knew in the fourth quarter when they see I don't like I don't like that you said this game was close. I don't the offense
Well,
never had nothing.
we know who had control of the game, but like it ain't. But at the end, the Chiefs was playing not to lose. They wasn't playing to put them away. They was holding on. They was holding on for life. Like they didn't want Mahomes. Like if Lamar Jackson gets the ball back, it's I mean what we talking about here? You know what I'm saying?
Not but the mistakes. What was it? What was it? Zay fumbled at the goal line.
That was crazy.
And
that would have changed. That would have changed the game. That would have changed the game.
Defense, the defense locked them up in the second half, obviously because they didn't score nothing in the second half. But obviously the Chiefs did enough just to kill the clock, just to kill the clock. You know what I mean? You don't even Chiefs. You really don't need to do nothing but just let that clock just kill up. You know what I'm saying? Because Travis Kelce was snapping. He went over the 110 yards. But what was it? Only two catches and two like 20 yards in the second half. They locked him up. But I ain't gonna lie, he was snapping the first half. He was snapping. I ain't gonna lie, he was doing his thing. But the defense showed up in the second half. Lamar Jackson, y'all got one of the top what they got top 4 offense in the league.
Okay,
they doing all this, putting up the points against everybody, but you know what I mean, against this, but the Steelers and y'all laid a like that. Like I understand. People saying this was a choke job, but this is a choke job. Like, come on, man.
It's a choke job?
How you don't do what we expect and we need you to do when we absolutely need you to do it the most? You know I've been preaching that. Yeah. That's what I need my superstars to come through when we need you to do it at the critical moments of the game, at the highest moments. This is the time to win, to propel for you to go play for a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
How are we not balling out? We home.
Yeah,
everybody. Come on, man. We know where we at. We got a lot of Ravens fans in the area.
Yeah,
and I know people was there turned up. People was outside of the game turned up. That whole atmosphere was so ready to go, and they came out deflated in the first half.
Yeah,
as a team, and the defense got their act together in the second half, but the offense let them down. Lamar Jackson doing what he's accustomed to doing against the Steelers and giving the turnover and being one of the reasons why they lost the game.
It was a bad late. That was I don't know why he threw that. It was like triple coverage, like and you throwing it to Isaiah Likely. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where was you throwing that ball to, man?
You don't know. People saying he's trying to prove the point, like just prove the point that he can pass in the pocket. If that's what it is, come on, man. Like,
well, he still had 8 carries for 54 yards. So I did hear people saying that. They're saying like, oh, he's a pocket passer now, and I'm like, well,
but like I'm not giving the reason why he's holding on too long. but people was definitely getting up after him, and I feel like that you should be quicker than that. Get up out of there. What?
Okay.
Do some Michael Vick stuff. Do a spin move. Get him up off. He don't really. When they be collapsing in the pocket and be listen, he don't be getting spin moves and up out of there. He don't be getting up out of that. That's the only problem I really see in this game. He's like, I get maybe he's being indecisive or he's trying to looking for something and like wait for his receivers to get open, whatever. But you too quick. You too athletic to not being getting out of trouble like that.
Well, I thought that's what I said though on last week. I said that obviously the Chiefs have a good defense, right? And they were going to come to play because they are just a well coached team, man. They got Andy Reid is one of the best. Spagnuolo is doing his thing, and I mean they had the number 2 rated defense in the league. So I knew that they were going to come to play, and I knew that it was going to be tough. But I said that like the difference should have been Lamar because he is that one guy. Like although him and Patrick Mahomes, that's a good matchup. But Patrick Mahomes, he does most of his stuff throwing, so it's contingent. It's contingent on receivers catching the ball. So, and we know that that's been a problem for Patrick Mahomes this year, like receivers not catching the ball. So, but I was but I was like, yo, Lamar is definitely that quarterback, and that we see in the league right now that he can break a game open by himself. Like he could change the game. And so, like, you would think that if you're looking at the stat line, you would think that, oh, this would be like one of them games where even if shit ain't going well, he running for 150 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like that, where like he's improvising and doing a lot. And I guess he didn't do enough of that because only 8 carries. You don't want your quarterback running all the time, and you do want to teach him that pocket presence and to kind of stay there, because a lot of people also criticize him because they feel like he can't do that, right? So it was kind of shocking. The Zay Flowers fumble was big, man. Like that.
And he was snapping. He was having a great game prior to that. But when you all that's not avoid when you cost your team the W's.
Yeah. So
you can go off for the 110 and have the touchdown and be looking real good. You cost your team points right there. You took points off your board and they scored. Come on, like what
was that his fault or was that just a good play? Or did he have to? Should he have not had died?
I mean, you can say all this, that, and the third. I know from playing little league football, but that's beside the point because all the great sayers, Shannon Sharp, whoever you name it, I can say ultra single. All the great those great wide receivers say when you hover around that goal line, especially you gotta get in that. Like especially those high level moments, you gotta get in there. A la Antonio Brown over the Ravens when that goal line touchdown, all them guys over, you just reached up over there like that. You when you hover around that goal line, you gotta make it happen.
Yeah.
Because those touchdowns gonna be coming at critical moments of the game, game changers, and y'all need that.
Yeah, y'all need that.
Y'all need that. Y'all not up.
Y'all not up.
Man.
Yeah.
You gotta get that, young fella.
So all right, what did I guess, and just to kind of wrap this up though, but like what did the Chiefs do to stop Lamar Jackson? What did you see that they were doing?
The blitzing, but Spaz get a blitzing, but that's the thing. I know the blitzing work. But obviously we got TJ Watt, we got the pieces to do it, and they got some pieces to do it. Obviously, I wasn't really sold on their defense, prior years, but what they shown all season long, their defense to be saying that they like that now. You know what I'm saying? So they got the pieces to get after him and to blitz him. Obviously, suppose he's gonna blitz anyways, apply pressure. That's his thing. So, but that works for us. And apparently, if you got the personnel, it's gonna work for you. Obviously, it works for us. We're 7-1 and gets them in the last 8 minutes. Like Lamar, no Lamar, you name it. However you want to name it, it is what it is. But the Steelers football, run the ball, stop the run. We'll hit your quarterback on the way to the run, things of that nature. But blitzing works. Because for whatever reason, he's chilling in the pocket like too long. He's not spinning up out of there a la Russell Wilson. He's not spinning up out of there Michael Vick. Like guys coming and he getting up out of there. He really don't.
Yeah, well, you keep using Michael Vick though, but he's a way better thrower than Michael Vick was.
But I'm just I'm just talking about getting up out of the pocket right now.
Okay.
I could compare other.
But I think Lamar does want to throw the ball. Like I think because Michael Vick. Michael Vick was trying to
I see what you're saying. He's not even looking. He's trying to run. Okay,
because when Michael Vick was doing that, it was because he was running. Yeah, I mean, like I think exactly. Lamar, like he wants to throw that ball. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
But like, you got to do what you got to do to win
No, of
games.
course. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you got to improvise and you got to just change up the game.
My,
That's what I'm
my,
saying. Like
yeah, I can name.
this could have been a 150-yard passing, but 150 yards rushing
Yeah,
game. Like
exactly.
yeah, I mean, like that's what I
Ugly.
want to see. Like it could be ugly. It could be an ugly stat line, but like you winning the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Ben
But
Roethlisberger won the Super Bowl, 154 yards, no touchdowns, ugly game.
yeah, I know,
He won
and
the Super Bowl though.
he lost the Super Bowl too to the Packers. I mean,
Snapping on him though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, like throwing the ball and stuff like that. You know,
yeah,
so I mean, you sometimes you got to do what it takes to win. It may be
yeah.
ugly.
All right, so can Lamar real quick? Can Lamar get back? Can he come back? Will he get back?
I told you. Mark my words. If he can correct that like that timing in the pocket,
Okay.
like throwing it, like when the hold on it too long, or you know what I mean, when to take off, like what I'm saying, when the hold on to look for that receiver, and that's gonna be a good play, or when the you know what I mean, I gotta get up out of there. Like if he can get that timing right, because the thing on him, obviously, you know they're gonna watch the game that the Steelers had, the 2 games that they lost. They're gonna watch the Colts game and see what worked. And you know the blitzing that works after him because, I mean, he's not getting about the pocket like that. Like I mean, unless he got his mind made up off the rip, you know, premeditated and just. You know what I mean? North and south with it, like, and get go. Like, you know, he can that's when he can get the 50 yards or more, whatever the case may be. But when he's too much indecisive or like you said, looking to throw too much and it ain't there for whatever reasons, you know.
I'll just say that, man, I think it's hard I'm telling you, man, the NFL, like you know, we were blessed to get a guy like Brady, you know what I mean, that was winning and all like that. But like we know, man, that the NFL, it's hard to get back. It's hard, man. Like, you know, and you think about next year, everything will be different, right? Burrow's coming back next year. You got Jim Harbaugh with the Chargers and Justin Herbert. I mean, like you're gonna have
but I'm not sold on Herbert though. I ain't going to.
But he got a great coach, bro. It don't matter.
Yeah.
He got to the Super Bowl with Colin fucking Kaepernick, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and you know your team. I'm sure you think they're gonna be better next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What you think? I got real quick. What you think about that? Our 2 number 1 targets. I believe Super Bowl for the first one. Automatic Super Bowl winner is gonna blow your mind. We get this guy. We're gonna win the Super Bowl 100%. Bring back almost all the pieces as is. Even you know, I'm cool with swapping out Deontay Johnson for another receiver. I'm cool on him. But listen, my number 1, Kirk Cousins. We win the Super Bowl. We get him. Tell me why. That's gonna
I ain't
be
mad
true.
at Kirk Cousins. I ain't mad at Kirk Cousins is a good he's not flashy.
He's fine in that position,
but he's
and we still gonna lean heavy.
He's better than what y'all had. He's better than what y'all had in the last couple years.
We still gonna lean heavy on the 2-man running back game too, and just Kirk Cousins is more than respectable to keep us well balanced.
Nah, yeah,
I believe we get that with.
I don't know about Super Bowl. You wilding a little bit, but he's.
We made playoffs as this. Let's not forget
y'all
that.
made the playoffs because of other teams losing, nigga. Like, don't even do that to me, man. Y'all, it wasn't it was teams that choked. It was a lot of teams that choked to get y'all what?
Yeah.
What?
We have a 10-2 record, 10-7 record too.
We had a 9-8 record, but we were a win and get in. Y'all was a win and wait to see.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you need a little luck, you know, but
yeah.
Come on, man.
All right. Let's move on.
But about Super Bowl winner, but my number 2 pick, I don't know about Super Bowl winner, but we go far with him, Russell Wilson.
Yeah, but we already talked about that contract being a little messy, but we don't want to get too bogged down with that. All right, so let's move on because I know you're limited with time. So let's go on to
that's right. Yeah, my bad. We just go. My fault.
Let's go into the NFC Championship game, man. And you know we got the Detroit Lions and we got the 49ers. Now, I'm a Packers fan. I'm conflicted because the Lions, that's a division rival, but like. They're not really our rivals because we bust their ass and like they've never won anything, so they're like a little brother. So like I wasn't hating on the Lions' success. I was like, okay, that's cool. But then the 49ers is a rival of the Packers and they just knocked us out the playoffs. But I said to you, and I said on the podcast, and that's how I feel. After we played the Niners, I said, yo, the Niners are not like that, bro. They're not like that. They're not what we think they are, bro. They're not.
If you watch during the season, they had a 3-game losing streak.
Sure.
The Ravens bonkied them. I mean, they got a couple losses under their
couple,
belt too now.
yeah,
I mean, just because they got the
but
number one record, I mean,
yeah,
I mean, they lost 3 games straight.
Yeah,
Are we going to disregard that?
Yeah, I think
And
they
then
lost to the
got back by the
Jaguars.
Ravens.
I think they lost to like the Jaguars. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
man.
So yeah, but when we played them, and obviously we exceeded expectations. We beat the Cowboys, and then but like playing them, and we had we had a chance to win that game. We did. And we didn't do it, right? So
yeah, the Jordan Love interception that definitely hurt you at the end, and I'm glad you admitted it.
That one.
But that was reality.
Even before that.
Oh, okay, the one before that. Okay, but the one before that. But y'all still. I mean, y'all could have did something at the last drive.
We could have. But it wasn't in the cards, right? So I'm conflicted, but I'm like, no, I'm rooting for Detroit, whatever. And I tuned into the game. And I missed probably like the first drive, whatever. But when I tune into the game, the Lions are about to go up 14-0, right? And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy.
No, right? I couldn't believe it either.
You know what I mean?
I couldn't believe it either.
And the Lions was making mad plays. I was like, they going crazy right now. They are going crazy right now. And so, they go into halftime with a 24, and that was controversial. Some people felt like they should have went for a touchdown. At the end, they were up 21-7, right?
Yeah.
And then they kicked the field goal to go up 24, which I thought that was a good decision there. I thought that was a good decision.
I mean, my mindset just like you already up, you on the road. I'm gonna need to continue building and get points. Yeah. I understand the dagger. The dagger 3, the dagger shot, the dagger touchdown. You know what I mean? But nah, man. I feel like everything they was playing in the rhythm. I feel like you know what I mean. Everything was just flowing in the rhythm, and there's no need to be forcing nothing. I would have done the same thing, kick the field goal. I mean, you wouldn't expect that your Gibbs was going to fumble in the second half, and he became unplayable after that because his confidence
the helmet catch.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was some Madden stuff for real. That was some Madden stuff for real. And Ayuk, he's just a great. His awareness should be on 100. His awareness should be on 100.
Yeah. So I guess coming into that game, who did you have win in that game?
I mean, I had the 49ers winning that game, but I know a Lions fan, and she's distraught because she's premature. Gonna go, you know what I mean? If during the halftime, gonna tweet out, Lions is playing so great right now, I can cry. Come on now. And Cricket's in the second half. She was mad. She was mad. But you can't be doing that. All these teams that never been there before, when they be getting up, a lot of the Falcons, when they was up in the halftime in the Super Bowl, a lot of Falcons fans that was talking real heat at some parties that we was at, and they was real quiet after that. When the Patriots came back, that stuff, come on, you gotta humble yourself. Especially when you come on, man, just stay the course. Please give me another quarter like this.
Yeah,
then you can pump your chest out a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah. So I predicted wrong on this one too. I did say 27-20 just because, and it looked like it was going that route. I was like, oh yeah, this is.
You thought you was right.
I was like, the Lions is fucking these niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then so second half. Fucking, the 49ers just they scored easy, bro. That's
why it's 27 straight. Unaccountable. You ain't do nothing to combat us scoring 27 straight. We scored 27 straight. It's like making a ticket because y'all ain't.
Wait up, time out. They didn't. Yeah, wait up. The Lions didn't score until the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy because so
that's that door right there, and the turnover too. You gotta get
so there was a couple things. So
you gotta get a turnover on top of that.
So there was a couple things. So you had them scoring. I mean, they were scoring. They weren't stopping them. You did have the Gibbs fumble after that was after the Ayuk touchdown.
The touchdown.
That was after that, and then he fumbles whatever, and then I think that's when they were able to tie. After the fumble,
Christian McCaffrey scored.
Yeah, I think that's what tied it up after the fumble, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like,
and the go-ahead touchdown was Mitchell, the backup running back. Mitchell, that was the go-ahead.
So I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like because once they made the mistake, once they got the Ayuk thing, I was like, this is getting crazy. And then Gibbs fumbled.
I knew the time was gonna turn out to that. That stuff like you gotta have the turnover and a little bit of luck. That was the luck.
Yep.
That was the luck on top of the turnover. It was
Yep.
a wrap.
Yep.
It was a wrap.
Yeah. And there was another time prior to that, like there was like a 4th and 2 where Josh Reynolds, like they went for it on 4th. And I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know if they were in
He
field
got to
goal.
catch that.
I
He
don't know
got to
if they were
catch
in
that.
field goal range at that point, whatever. But it was like, yo, why
But
did y'all go for it?
that because now he probably got the he should have went for it at the halftime.
Yeah. Yeah.
People probably talk like the coaches and staff. People probably talk about that halftime. So now that's in his
Okay.
mind,
Okay.
and now the game it starts shifting a little bit. So now you doing things a little differently. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Instead of
Yeah.
just going for the points at that point, staying consistent. Let me just keep getting points and getting points and trying to
Yeah.
just come back with my defense or whatever.
Yeah.
But
So
Brock Purdy. I mean,
yo, he turned into
yeah,
Lamar Jackson.
exactly. Yeah,
He
exactly.
turned into Lamar Jackson. I was like,
Getting loose with
yo,
it out there in the pocket.
he was going
Let me
crazy.
let me move the chains. Let me move the chains.
Yo, he was running for his fucking life, yo, and he was like, but he was doing his
I
thing.
want look Lamar Jackson. You didn't do this. I actually want to get to the Super Bowl. I'm giving it my all out there.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
giving it my all out there. Ain't no hesitation.
No
They
hesitation.
coming
No.
for me. They coming for me. I got my little slow ass gotta
Brock
get up
Purdy
out of here.
had almost as many yards as Lamar Jackson. He had 5
Yeah, yeah, like
carries
40,
for
yeah,
48 yards.
48.
Yeah,
Come
and
on,
then
man.
Lamar Jackson had 54 yards. You know what I mean? So
Break it down now. You
yeah, I
do the
mean,
math.
so
So
yeah, yeah. So it was crazy. So like
and he
that
spotted them 17 points.
and it was crazy because the second half, everything that could go wrong for the Lions went wrong. Like they started
Yeah.
dropping every pass. Like like it started with the Josh Reynolds, but then the fumble, the Ayuk, you know what I mean? So like everything was going wrong. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. And then here comes the fourth quarter, right? And they have a chance to tie it up. It's like 7 minutes left in the game, right? Now, Dan Campbell, right? Stone Cold Steve Austin looking motherfucker, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
so
Yeah, he is.
he's known for going for it on 4th down. Like that's what he's been going by. That's what he's been going by. And he did it earlier in the game, and it didn't work, right? So with like it was like 6 or 7 minutes left. Should the Lions have gone for the field goal to tie it up, or do you stand by his decision to go for it?
No, you ain't hear rest of the twice already. You go for the points. I told you he probably already just got his mind just like all over the place when come on, man, he's seeing things clearly. The game it got out of hand in the second half for y'all. Clearly, y'all in this position. You're doing you like just get the points and let see my defense. But he probably believed that his defense wasn't going to slow Brock Purdy up. Christian McCaffrey, he's getting the rhythm.
Well,
you know what I mean?
No, see, but that's the thing. That's why I criticize him, because it's like, no, you take the points because your defense has not stopped them at all in the second half.
Okay,
right?
okay. So now
you take the points because you always have to think worst case scenario. Well, worst case scenario is, all right, if we don't get a stop, all they got to do is if they score, this game is over. It's two touchdown. I mean, a 2-score game.
Yeah.
It's over. And what do you know? They don't get the 4th down. And what do? They drove down in like 4 or 5 plays, right? And Christian McCaffrey just put him to bed.
That's right.
Put him to bed. Yeah, I mean, and now granted, they did score at the end, but they didn't have enough time. Like it was a lot of time.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That onside field goal at the end. You don't know the game was over. Like,
yeah,
and the time was at a minute left. Come on, man. But
yeah.
I'm taking them. I gotta get the points. I gotta get the field goal. I gotta get the points because you gotta give yourself a chance, regardless of he not stopping them. You still got it. Come on, man.
Well, yeah, because it changes how San Fran plays. Like if it's a tie game, they're probably they're a little tense too, because it's like damn, like are we gonna pass it? Are we gonna run it? How are we going for a field goal? Are we going for a touchdown? When I stop you and I'm already up, what I mean, I'm playing with house money and I'm thinking like, oh, we got all the momentum. Yeah, we ramming it down your throat and we're gonna score and we're gonna put y'all to bed. And that's exactly what they did, because they could not stop them. But I feel like if you start with a long field, maybe you get a stop on the Niners, but they couldn't, because then Brock Purdy started going crazy on these niggas too, whatever. So Brock. So yeah. So
man,
how do you?
So it was.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. So Brock Purdy, you know what I mean, got a lot of he's been getting a lot of criticism. Where do you feel like where is he at in the NFL in terms of quarterbacks? Like where is he?
Oh, the rank.
I don't want to say
Yeah,
ranking, but
yeah,
like
cause I'm
where
like he got the 2 year run. Okay, he
what
got.
tier is he in? Like is he elite or is he just like really good? Is he
Yeah, he really good. He really
okay?
good. He ain't
Okay.
leak. He ain't leak. He ain't leak. Come on
Okay.
now.
Okay. 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 So, all right. So now we know who's in the Super Bowl, man. We got the San Francisco 49ers and the Chiefs. And this is a rematch from
Mm,
a couple years ago, right? Because that
yeah,
was what Mahomes' first Super Bowl, second Super Bowl when he beat
that was
them.
the first Super Bowl.
Yeah,
That was the
yeah.
first Super Bowl. That's
Yeah,
the one
first
he won. He
First
lost obviously the second one with the Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, yep, and then he just won
Yeah,
last
then
year. So,
yeah, the third one.
all right, all right, man. Now that the Chiefs and the Niners are in the Super Bowl, who you got, man? Who you got? And why?
I'm going with the 49ers. I don't want the Chiefs to win, but I mean, not saying like I mean I do want the 49ers to like I don't want I really don't want Pat Mahomes to try to eclipse the Tom Brady GOAT. I mean they got a strong chance of winning, not knocking that they got a nice playoff run, but 49ers looking good too. And this will be a nice story for not only for the 49ers, but Brock Purdy, like he was the last pick, a draft pick.
Yeah.
And then now you still under that last draft pick contract. You take the team to the Super Bowl and win it. Yo, y'all need to tear this joint up. I need a boatload of money right now. Y'all need to tear this joint up right now. I need a boatload of money right now.
Yeah, yeah.
How you gonna tell me no?
How you gonna tell me
And
no? I was the
I just
last
won y'all the
pick.
Super Bowl,
I just won
and I
y'all
just won
Super
y'all the Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
I was
Yo,
Mr. Irrelevant, bro. Like,
y'all still
what's
gotta
up?
be playing for hundred thousands of dollars. I need to be more. Come on, man, hundreds of thousands. Not come
100,
on, man.
yeah,
We play.
yeah.
Yeah,
100 Ks, yeah, yeah.
yes. Come on, man.
That's nasty work. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I would like to see greatness. Like, so I don't mind if I'm not gonna make my prediction yet. I would not mind to
Okay.
see Patrick Mahomes win it again. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, wow, you know what I mean? This guy's been to 4 Super Bowls in the last 5 years, right? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? To win back to back, right? To win three in 4 tries, like that's amazing. Like, and I would like to see that. I would like to see that. The Niners. Yeah, I mean, it's bring it back home. Like that. The Niners then get a sixth Super Bowl, and then they're
Yeah.
looking. They're they're a formidable franchise. I mean, obviously, they're a really good franchise, but like they've lost two now. Like we've seen them in recent memory lose two Super
Yeah,
Bowls.
so they gotta get back to that prominence.
So yeah, it would be kind of dope to see that, but like I don't know the Brock. I don't really. There's some 49er fans that are like a little bit crazy, and I kind of don't want to see their satisfaction either. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they talking about Brock Purdy like he's like, and I'm like, come on, like he's good. I
Yeah,
think he's
yeah, yeah,
good,
yeah.
but they
They
talking a
think he's
little
elite, but he's
crazy.
not. Yeah, he's not elite. He ain't
Yeah,
elite.
they talking crazy. So like that would give them the battery that I don't want them to have. Like I don't want them
Mhm.
to have that kind of battery in their back. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, we ever see that. But, yeah, man, I definitely got to get you come on the show around, close to the Super Bowl time. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. So, I guess that is it. Are you happy that Tomlin came back, or were you ready for a
Yeah,
change?
I mean, yeah, I'm cool with it. I mean,
Okay. Okay.
long as he bring an offensive guru, like I've been had that conversation with you.
Okay.
I need a true offensive guru. Old, young, I don't care. I
Yeah.
need somebody that could scheme up them plays on the offensive side, and
Yeah.
don't let your pride get in the way, young fella. I mean,
Yeah.
old head. You know what I mean? So, I
Yeah.
mean, and I don't even think he's trying to really renew his contract to be something crazy. He probably ain't trying to hang around like no more than 3 years or nothing like that. He probably just trying to maximize this TJ Watt window because TJ Watt said he ain't
Well,
trying to play for
he
nobody
don't
else.
he has one. Doesn't he only have 1 year left?
Yeah, yeah, but the owners already said they're gonna work out a deal out. No,
But he said he said he was gonna take time off. Like there was
yeah,
stuff that
but
he was saying.
the owners they're planning like he said they're planning on signing him.
Okay.
Beyond beyond the year. Obviously,
Okay.
that's gonna get worked out probably. But the Arthur Rooney, the son, he's planning on working whatever out. But I just think T.J. Watt he probably gonna play like coach T.J. Watt as long as say T.J. Watt 3 4 years
Yeah.
because T.J. Watt said he don't want to play for no other coach than him. That's what he on record saying that.
Okay. Yeah. In terms of my Packers, I'm happy. I feel good about going into next year. I did, coming in
Okay.
this year, I was I don't fucking know. And then,
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
year was a lot of like down. It was a lot of downs, and then it was kind of up, and then it was like we hit a stride. I do
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
that
man.
Jordan Love is a good quarterback. I feel like he is a starting quarterback. He can be our guy. Now it just depends on what we do in terms of a defensive coordinator. And I want a name. I want a splash name. I want somebody that's gonna be, doing something. Like I don't want some, upstart nobody. I want somebody
Okay.
that they've been talking about. We need that, man. We need that. We need to solidify that part of the team and that part of the staff. So, but
Yeah, you want somebody established.
yeah, I want something like that. So, but yeah, man, yo, it was good talking to you, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
man. Thank you. Thank you.
if y'all watching, I need y'all to like light up the comment section. I need y'all to hit the like button. I need y'all to subscribe. Y'all can go to my man Fresh Bar Sports Show. He has a YouTube channel. You can catch him on Instagram as well. And
Definitely.
yeah, man, this is another episode of 280 Plus. This was our championship weekend special, man. So we out, man.
Damn. Thank you for doing this, man. Give us you.
I no doubt, man. Peace.
All right.